Yo, this is your man, Squalla. Before we start the show, I would like to give a brief thanks to all my viewers and my listeners. I appreciate you. Please keep tuning in with me. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, which you can all find those in the description of each and every episode. Once again, thanks a lot and enjoy the show. Here we go.
Free socks.
Yo, what's good, everybody? This is your man, Young Squalla, and this is another Always Everything with Young Squalla podcast, where we discuss everything always. Topic of the day, I'm going to tell you, my life as a 30-year-old man. So today, I'm basically going to be interviewing myself. You dig it? I don't know what the fuck my computer doing right now. I hope that don't affect what the fuck I'm trying to do. The computer always doing something stupid. But yeah, the topic of the day is my life as a 30-year-old man. Now, first question that I have for myself is, how have social expectations and pressures influenced my experience of being a 30-year-old male? Well, let me tell you. Social expectations, social pressures, that's what it is. It's all pressure. It's all pressure like what I'm about to smoke. So, socially speaking, I'm a 30-year-old male. So maybe I'm supposed to have a house. I'm supposed to already be started a family and all that shit. Maybe I'm supposed to maybe I'm supposed to be a few years into a solid career right now. But that's not me. That's not me at all, people. That so far in my life, I spent most of my 20s in bad relationships. I spent most of my teen years bullshitting. And now here I am in my third decade. Or maybe no, I've completed 3 decades. I'm into my fourth decade. So once you turn 10, you've already done a decade. So now I'm beginning my fourth decade here on this planet. My third decade of real life. I'm gonna say that because from 0 to 10, fuck you, a little kid. But once you're a teenager, young adult, and now I'm 30. I'm single, no kids. I live in an apartment. I have a car. I'm self-employed. So it's like I really don't have none of the what you would call societal expectations. So I'm just playing it day by day. Every day is a new journey for me. So the next question I have for myself is, what opportunities have I found for personal growth during this pivotal time? So as far as personal growth, I I know a little bit about a lot, if that makes sense. I know a little bit about a lot of things. So I can dibble dabble on Photoshop. I can do music production. I can write poetry. I can write a story. I can edit my own podcast, record and host my own podcast. You know what I'm saying? I can repair cell phones. You know, I know about animals. I don't know. I'm not an expert at any of these things, but I'm good enough to do them and make quality shit. So, as far as opportunity goes, I make my own opportunities. I make my own opportunities. I flip cell phones as a side hustle. I buy broken phones off the internet and I fix them and resell them just like they do cars. If somebody want me to, if it came to, I could make a beat. I could make a musical production. I could make a film. Like life, life for me is not a traditional. Like I'm not really a 9 to 5er. Like I am a 9 to 5er, but I'm not a 9 to 5er. Like I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that. My shit is in performing arts, digital arts, stuff like that. So as far as opportunity for growth is every day. Every day I practice these things. I write poems. I do my podcast on a regular basis. Every day is a learning experience. When you go out there, when you walk out the door, you done learn something. Something simple. Something you learning something every single day. As far as my life goes, as far as my life goes, opportunity for growth is abundant. Is abundant. Opportunity for growth is everywhere, as far as I'm concerned. There is no lack of opportunity for growth. So whether I'm 20, whether I'm 30, whether I'm 40, I'm still growing mentally, physically, my wisdom, my knowledge, you know. So once again, I play it by ear, day by day. How has being 30 in my 30s allowed me to focus on personal interests and hobbies? Okay. Being 30 allows you to do a lot of things. Being 30 means you're old enough to know better, but you're still young enough to do better. Let that shit sink in. You're old enough to know better, but you're still young enough to do better. So being 30, I practice everything. Like I just told you, all my hobbies and all my tasks that's me. As far as work goes, I make money. That's it. I'm a Lyft driver. Like I don't do nothing special for work. Before I was a Lyft driver, I worked for Nordstrom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did nothing special for work. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm waiting to hear back from this HVAC apprenticeship program. So maybe I'll get into that, and that'll boost me up some more growth. Because if I get into that, by the time I'm 35, I'm up. I ain't gonna tell y'all the number, but I'm up. Y'all know about HVAC? Google it. One of my good friends. Do your Googles. Do your Googles. Shout out to Naya. Next question is, how have I personally navigated expectations about relationships and milestones in my 30s? Well, being as though I'm only 30, about to be 31 in a few months, I haven't navigated expectations on milestones, especially on relationships. What is a relationship milestone for a 30-year-old? What is that? Am I supposed to be, what am I supposed to be doing? What is the average 30-year-old doing? Because I see the average, like, in my personal peer group, most of my friends have kids and wives. They're not technically married, but they with their kids' mother. Some of them ain't with their kids, but most of my friends got children. So if that's an expectation, I'm definitely going against the grain. I personally don't want to get into a situation where I'm a father, a single father. I don't want to be that. I don't want to get into a situation where my child has to go from mommy's house, then come to daddy's house, then go back to mommy's house. Then you got to deal with mommy's boyfriend. Maybe daddy got a new girlfriend. I grew up like that. We don't need that. I don't want my seed to have to deal with that. Because one, growing up like that, I have brothers and sisters that I never got to live with. We're not even that close, my brothers and sisters. One of my sisters, shout out to Kiara, that's my stepsister. Shout out to Kiara. She done blocked me on Facebook because I didn't answer the phone one day. And that's cool. I have no beef with her. I have no beef with her. And maybe one day she'll unblock me. Maybe I'll go down there and see her. But I play a big part in this shit too because one, I live in PG. Well, I live in Baltimore, Maryland now. I got a sister in Memphis. I got a sister in Kilmarnock, Whitestone, Virginia. That's 2 hours from where I'm at. 2.5. And I got a brother in Richmond. Add another hour onto that 2.5. I got Memphis, 13, 14 hours away. Oh yeah, and then a lot of y'all might think it's easy. Hop on a flight, go see. Y'all don't know who y'all talking to. Telling me hop on a flight. I drive. I drive where I go. But yeah, I don't want my kid growing up like that. I don't want my kid to have to pick sides because I was put in positions where I had to pick sides. Maybe my parents ain't do it on purpose, but who house you want to go to? Who house you want to go to on Thanksgiving? Who house you want to go to on Christmas? So now they put the kid in a position to pick sides. I'm not doing that to my kid, bro. And if I have to do that with my kid, I'm gonna be so blown. But I'm gonna make the best of it because I'm not gonna put my kid in a position where they got to choose between their mother or their father. Because now, from my personal experience, you pick one way, the other one is gonna feel some type of way. You pick this way, this one's gonna feel some type of way. Which one you live with, they gonna feel some type of way. I lived with my mother and my grandmother growing up. My mother never tried to keep me away from my father. To my knowledge, my mother never tried to keep me away from my father. And my father was always present enough. I know who he is. I could go to his crib. I could call him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that. You know, so I'm grateful in that aspect. But if I could change some things, I wouldn't have made myself grow up in a broken home. My mother and my father would have been married happily ever after. My brothers and sisters would be all we would have the same mother and father, um, and we would have all lived together. So I don't care about social expectations as far as that goes because I'm not about to bring no child purposely into a traumatic situation. That's what a lot of people do nowadays. I don't think about the kid. I think about yourself, and that's not it. That is not it. So the next question is, how has personal fulfillment influenced my career and decisions about self discovery? prioritizing personal fulfillment is something that I constantly fail to do. Prioritizing personal fulfillment is a struggle for me because what the fuck is a personal fulfillment? I don't even know what that would feel like for me. I don't know what that would look like for me. I really don't know what do I want? What would fulfill me? I know I have goals. Maybe accomplishing those goals will fulfill me, or maybe they won't. I know I have things I want to do in life. I have a bucket list. Maybe not crossing shit off my bucket list will fulfill me, but maybe it won't. You will never know until you get there. People always want more. So fulfillment. Right now, like I say, I want to overcome getting on the airplane. Once I do that, that is fulfilled. But then what's next? Now that I got on the airplane, oh, like I want to go here, I want to go here. So now that got to be fulfilled. So personal fulfillment is ever changing. But I also I have a bad habit of prioritizing other people's fulfillment before myself. I want to make sure this person good. I want to make sure this person like me. I want to make sure this person not struggling. And at the same time, my ass, I'm timing myself out. I'm like, nah, I got to do this for them. I got to work hard for them. The whole time, there's stuff I got to do for me. Shit, and then I be ready to do this shit. I be like, oh damn, I can't even do that because but it's all good though, because I'm learning. And so like I say, every day's a learning experience. At 30 years old, I'm learning to put myself first. At 30 years old, personal fulfillment is becoming a priority as far as putting energy back into myself. Also a form of fulfillment, putting energy. I like to spread positive energy amongst people I fuck with, but I'm also learning I need to take time to spread energy back into my. I have to recharge. I got to recharge myself. So if I don't, if I constantly put out all this energy and don't take time to recharge myself, because I've done this before, if I don't take time to recharge myself, I'm going to become bitter. I'm going to become resentful to the people that I'm spreading positive energy to. And I don't want to do that because that's the opposite of positive energy. You resent people because they're like, damn, I'm giving them all my energy and they ain't giving nothing back. But maybe they are giving back in their own way. Everybody don't put off energy the same way. Everybody don't receive energy the same way. So if you feel like you're not receiving energy, take some time to recharge yourself. Take some time to recharge yourself. That's what I'm learning. And it's working for me. It's working for me. The next question. Share a specific dating experience or challenge that I faced being 30 years old. Ah, we get to the nitty gritty. A dating experience or challenge that I have faced at 30 years old is I am coming across women, a lot of women who, well, I'm not even going to say a lot of women because I don't come across a lot of women. I'll be out the way. I don't go nowhere for real. So I can't come across a lot of women. But the women I come across sometimes, some of them are slightly needy. And I can tell you about a specific experience where this lady was so okay. I'm gonna just break it down. So I met this woman through Lyft. I'm a Lyft driver, and she caught a Lyft. Okay, so she is talking to me. She tells me I look attractive and that she wants my number. I give her my number. She not too. She look attractive too. You know what I'm saying? She look good. So I give her my number. We get a text, and a couple of days go by. Everything is looking good. We getting to know each other. So now I'm telling her like, hey, so shit. Let's link up. Let's go somewhere. Let's do something. And we make plans. We make plans. Day of the plan, I can't make it. Maybe not the day of, maybe the day before. I can't make it. I'm like, all right, cool. Can't make it. Let's reschedule. We reschedule. The next day, the next date comes, the rescheduled date comes along. She can't make it. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna reschedule again. You let me know when you want to link up. Okay? You let me know when you want to link up. So we text, we talk, text, nothing about linking up. So then one day randomly, maybe 1, 2 in the morning, I get a text. Come pick me up. Come pick me up. All right. I get there. We ride out. She direct me to this back alley. And I'm thinking, I'm like, oh shit, it's about to be a setup. It's about to be a setup. Look, I'm head on the, I'm like, why the fuck I come out here fucking do this bitch cocked back, laid back, threw them legs up. All I saw was pussy. I said, whoo, I like it. Whoo. Yeah. But nah, she like, eat me. Yo. So I'm like, yo. In my mind, I'm like, this shit can't be. I didn't expect this. This is not what I thought was gonna happen. I'm like, holy shit. Now we had already just got finished smoking the J. I mean, on Squalla, man. So I got down there. I got down there, put my shit in the ponytail, and did what I had to do. You feel me? But literally 10 minutes after we do what we do, literally, probably not even 10 minutes, this bitch done sent me her cash out. Done sent me her cash out. Like she a prostitute, yo. And I'm like, wow. So I'm like, why you sending me your cash out? I need $50. Whoa. This ain't my girlfriend. She ain't even my friend. We cool. And we did that one time. And now I have to pay her. That's what it's like dating as a black man and being 30. That's what it's like. No, and you know what's crazy? I'm still cool with her. I don't think I'm gonna send her too much money. But I'm still cool. Like I don't plan on doing nothing else with her. I don't plan on doing nothing else with her because First of all, you stood me up twice. We did that. You want me to pay you? It wasn't a good look for me. I actually want some. I actually want. I'm a man who wants love in life. I already knew she would. I give you another scenario. Dating 30, round 30, because that incident happened when I was like 28, 29. That happened a couple of years ago. Um, but it's close enough. Uh, she was. She might. I think she was 30 at the time. About two and a half years older than me, something like that. Um, so I give you another one. When I'm 30. Again, a lift passenger. Now this one, she ain't really. She needy. She probably more needy than the other one. Cause this girl flirt with me, da 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 da. But this time, I ask for the number. I initiate to get down. I initiate because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm liking this one. No, she was like she had that ghetto girl finesse attitude. Like remember that song Lil Bow Wow had ghetto girls in the kitchen making bomb Kool-Aid. She was on that. She had cornrows and everything. She had cornrows and everything. So 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 it was cool until it wasn't cool. It was cool until it wasn't cool. So so I link up. We go through that whole thing. We link up. We meet up at the bar. We meet up at a bar. Yo, I met her mother, her brother, her sister, everybody. Half the damn family on the first meet. I can't make this shit up, dog. I met half the family on the first meet. I'm driving them around the city. They paying me gas money. It was the I couldn't believe it. The girl got a boyfriend and a baby. She stayed at my crib. Her boyfriend was looking for her, like all types of toxic. She tried to go get the baby and come back to my crib so she didn't have to leave. I had to, yo, I had to stop that shit immediately. Immediately had to get, no. What? What? That's what it's like being a. That's what it's like dating in my life at 30. But then I have to say, I'm trying to date. I'm dating this girl. I'm trying to date, and she is fucking perfect. 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 She look good. She smell good. She intelligent. She know how to have a conversation. She got a job, a place, a car, no kids. She's also in the age range, 29, 30. Like, yo, but we're still in the very beginning. Like, I haven't made really too many moves. I've been doing little things here and here, gestures, nice gestures, doing this, doing that, taking it here, taking it there. We did some more Valentine's Day, so it was cool. Like, but I think I might want that to go a little further, and we'll see what happens in the future. Nobody knows. But that's also what it's like dating as a 30-year-old man. Like it's like hit or miss. It's hit or miss. And who's to say? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say? That last one I was just telling you about, I did not meet her through Lyft. I did not meet her through Lyft. You understand? So I don't know. Dating as a 30-year-old man is different. It's different, especially in 2024 when the dating pool is so tainted. It's very tainted. It's hard to find a good one. But hey, and the next question is, how have those dating experiences contributed to my personal growth? So obviously everything is a learning experience. You live and you learn. And you obviously, I mean, the biggest things I was learning is what I wanted and what I didn't want to deal with. What I want to deal with, what I don't want to deal with. So I gave you examples of things I didn't want to deal with. And I gave you an example of something I do want to deal with. So personal growth, you listen and you learn, you observe. You figure out certain expectations, certain requirements, and you want to live up to these requirements. That is requires an effort to grow. So that's what it is. That's where I'm at. When a person comes to your life and inspires you to be a better person, and they don't even know they inspiring you to be a better person, that's some different type of energy that I only experienced it maybe once or twice, just being the once or twice. So hey, it is what it is. You just gotta keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. That's it. And now we almost to the end. We're gonna shift into a little mindfulness. So the next question is, why do I believe embracing the present moment is crucial for a 30-year-old male? You gotta embrace the present. Because living in the past is it's not productive. You literally living behind you. So if you embrace the present, if you embrace the present day, you absorb everything that's coming to you. You can see how everything is changing around you in the present day. Once you see these things, once you observe, once you see, you can prepare yourself for the future. That's how I look at it. I look at stuff that happens today, and then I think about tomorrow. I'm like, okay, this, how I'm gonna play this. All right, this happened like this. This how I'm gonna play it the next time. So everything is a learning experience. That's my main thing I want y'all to get out of this. For me, my life is I'm learning. This is a period of extreme knowledge for me. I ain't never learned so much in my life. Besides when I was a little kid learning how to get my cognitive skills going, walking, talking, your basic motor skill. I'm taking in knowledge, yo. And please, you gotta read books, people. I probably don't think I do. I read a lot of books. I'm a poet, I'm a rapper, former rapper, I'm a writer, I do shit. Don't let my demeanor, my appearance, my vernacular fool you guys. Don't do it to yourself. I'm very cultured. So, what practical tips can I offer for incorporating mindfulness into daily life and finding contentment? The best tip I could offer as far as being mindful, self-aware, just be self-aware. Like know yourself. If you don't know yourself, learn yourself. That's where I'm at. I'm in the learning myself. I'm still learning who I am. That's the biggest tip. So let's see. The last question asked me to sum up basically everything I just went through. So let's do it. So as a black male, that's 30. You live, you learn, you experience, you go through trials and tribulations. You have to be self-aware. You have to know yourself. Figure out what you want and don't want. Set boundaries for yourself and stand on business. That's it. That's where I'm at in life, present day, to prepare myself for a better future. And this has been Always Everything with Young Squalla podcast.